Alright, so this is my like super ultralight setup here. The rod I got, it's a Phenix Mirage. It's the 6'1" ultralight. It's rated like 32nd to an 1/8 ounce. Very comfortable range. It's kind of like feels kind of like a glass blank, but it is graphite. So you get like those flexible weight ranges, like you do with glass. Like it says an 1/8 ounce, but I've launched a 1/4 ounce with this and it's fine. Yep, so the rod's definitely capable. I throw a lot of small cranks on here, tiny little jigs. It's a pretty versatile rod. I've never used it with fluorocarbon, but with super lines, like right now I'm running it with 2-pound nanofil. And the softness in the rod lets me use that, get away with that little tiny line. And I'm running a 6-pound leader on there. I fish a lot of rocks and stuff like that. Yeah, I can pull in logs with this setup and all that stuff. It's very surprising how strong that line is, and it holds a knot pretty good. You gotta make sure you tie them pretty good. And I throw like this little tiny ice jig on there, a little tungsten ice jig for bluegill. I'm making a video about that, kind of some tactics I use for bluegill that aren't very conventional. The reel I'm using on is the 2016 Shimano Aldebaran BFS. I got a KTF spool in there, which made a big difference. Like stock, the reel's pretty amazing, but then I was trying to think, I was like, well, I don't know how you can make a reel better. I was casting light stuff surprisingly well with it, and then I switched over to this spool, and it's a huge difference for the super light stuff. And if you're not casting, 16th ounce and below, I don't know if it's really worth the upgrade, but if you're casting 16th ounce and below, it's definitely worth doing it. It's a lot more control. The spool starts up faster, stuff like that. But if you're using just traditional BFS stuff, not like ultralight stuff, I just stick with the stock spool. It's plenty good enough. It does have a clicking drag too. But yeah, this is one of my most used setups right here. A lot of times you go bass fishing and you're not really doing that great, but then you end up catching a bunch of bluegill. So let's switch over, especially in the springtime. I'll abandon real quick if the bass aren't up yet. I'll see bluegill kind of bedding and being up, on the prowl. I'll just bust out one of my BFS rods and just go to town. And this rod is custom as well. Like I said in different videos, the pink threads. But kind of what I did here is I used a spinning reel. I used a spinning reel seat. It's like a triggerless design there. It's pretty comfortable. It adds a little bit of weight, but it's all in the hand, and it's already a light enough setup. I think it weighs, it's like 2.7 ounces, which it could have been lighter, but. Right. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment below if you have any questions about the setup.